In a few moments, I will sign a historic executive order instituting reciprocal tariffs on countries throughout the world. Reciprocal, that means they do it to us and we do it to them. Very simple. Can't get any simpler than that.
President Trump's long-touted Liberation Day has arrived. The commander-in-chief late this afternoon laying out his plans for the future of international trade for the United States. Good evening once again. After weeks of teasing new tariffs on foreign imports, we finally have a clearer picture of what exactly the president plans to do. Trump says he hopes these will push people and companies alike toward American-made production and goods. Here are the major points from Trump's announcement this afternoon. A 10% baseline tariff on all countries set to take effect this Saturday, plus reciprocal tariffs on roughly 60 countries that the president calls the worst offenders, scheduled to begin a week from today. It is worth noting there was no mention of any new tariffs against Canada and Mexico this afternoon, but Trump did say his 25% tariff on auto imports is still a go, set to start at midnight tonight. Our 7 News team bringing you complete coverage of today's developments. Senior reporters Eileen Buckley and Michael Wooten join me in studio tonight with tariff reaction from local businesses and an economic expert. We're going to hear from both of them just ahead. But we begin with reporter Derek Heid, who spent the day across the border to get a pulse on how Canadian businesses are feeling about this escalating trade war.
Things were very good between Canada and the U.S. for my whole life and long before that.
Business is a worry of its own, and to put this on top of it, yeah.
Canadian business owners disappointed by the Trump administration's decision to place tariffs on Canadian imports.
It introduces a lot of uncertainty.
It doesn't seem like anybody really knows what's going to happen at this point.
For Bobby D'Ambrosio, his company, Canada Perforating Inc., has sold their perforated sheet metal to American companies for decades.
About 7% of our customers are United States customers. That has all since disappeared and just gone away since all the tariff talks started. So it's at zero now.
Now D'Ambrosio finds himself proudly adding Made in Canada stickers to his products and completely phasing out American goods.
We are just actively trying to buy less from the U.S. now. We're actively searching out Canadian manufacturers and international manufacturers of equipment that we need for our business.
A sentiment Crystal Wines Inc. owner Carolyn Murray tells me is shared by many Canadians.
Canadians that come, we have a lot that are now asking, where's my wine coming from? Where's my juice coming from? If it is California, they are choosing another European or Australian wine instead. It's basically a craft winery. People come in and craft their own wine and then they bottle it and take it home. A good 40% of our wines are from California juices.
And with that much of Murray's business potentially on track for a counter tariff from Canada against the U.S., all she can do is wait.
Nobody likes to bump things up 25%.
But despite those negatives, D'Ambrosio tells me there's at least one positive.
We've noticed a surge in Canadian business, which is amazing. It makes us feel very proud of our country and our fellow businesses that are looking to buy more Canadian goods, so we love to see that.
And now that is causing a lot of nationalism up north in Canada. Many people very proud of everything in their country right now, and many Americans feeling that same sentiment. Here, just on the pedestrian bridge near the Peace Bridge, people are gathered in support of our neighbors to the north. People are playing "Oh Canada" on a trumpet, something I even heard on a radio station in Canada earlier today, all in support of our neighbors to the north, Jeff. This is a very big deal, and people are coming out in droves just to support our neighbors.